Hello, family and friends of the Malloy Show. We are back. Yes, we are back. After 3 long months, we're back. And it feels so amazing. I've been actually brainstorming topics, researching topics. I've reached out to the Malloy family, the Malloy Show family, friends, and supporters. And after all consideration of researching, I have definitely come up with the topic of, guess what? How to live your early 20s. Now, this topic is very important because I feel like your 20s is the stepping stone to the rest of your life. Your 20s is definitely what shapes you to be a better person, or I don't want to say a worse person because everyone has a story and their story is valuable to tell. But it's very important to use your early 20s as a stepping stone for the rest of your life. And one of the main important things about living in your early 20s is your health. Now, I cannot stress how important your health is in your early 20s. Take, for example, for me, I went to college. I was in college for 5 years. No secret. I'm not ashamed. But I stressed a lot in college and I ate a lot. I was eating like 3-piece fish dinners with 10-piece wings and fries and a large sweet tea on a 3-day basis out of 7 days. And you all may call me fat, but I'm paying for it now with this pot belly that I have. Nevertheless, I'm working on getting this pot belly down before I get married next week. Not next week, but next year. Because I cannot have a pot belly at my wedding. Like, it's ridiculous. But I say that to say, okay, so your health matters. We always sit around and say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Make it happen. Your 20s is your prime time. Literally. You see a lot of stars and things creating success in your 20s, and I feel like that's where you should create your success for the rest of your life. And success plays a vital, important role with health. If your health is not in order, it can definitely ruin the rest of your life. Work out. Do not do what I do. Do not do what I did. Drink plenty of water, eat fruit, eat salads. And when you're stressed out, don't binge eat. Because that's what I did and I'm paying for it now. So that is definitely what matters the most is your health, but also your money matters. I honestly cannot say how important your financial well-being is, because also your financial well-being plays back in focus with your health. It's very important that if you're in college right now and you're in your early 20s, or if you're working towards a goal in your early 20s, make sure to save as much money as you can. Because, listen, after you hit that 25, 26 year mark, I don't want to say it's incredibly hard to save money, but if your priorities isn't straight, it can definitely cause a lot of bad things for the near future in your life, such as when you turn 30, 35, 40, and I definitely would not want you all to be in the boat that I am getting myself out of right now. And the reason why I am getting myself out of that boat is because, hey, I went to school and the knowledge was not provided to me to invest in a home, invest in things that are going to retain value. Don't go to the mall every day, or don't go out to eat every day, or you don't have to bring home steak and potatoes every day. It's okay to bring home rice. It's okay to bring home ramen noodles. Just use that additional money that you use to go out to eat. Use it to put in your savings account. Your savings account matters. And one of the more important things that I learned and that I definitely was proud of is that I kept my credit union account open versus over a national bank. Because as you all have been following the news lately, we are getting ready to head into another recession. So when your money is in a credit union, it is a member-owned facility, so nothing happens to your money. Versus if you're at a national bank, and I'm not going to name banks for the sake of trademark purposes and all that other stuff, but put your money in a credit union. If you're young, do not be dumb, essentially, like I was, and just put your money away in a safe account. So when the recession does come, you're ready. And you're not having to play catch up while the recession is going on or after the recession. So yeah, money is very important. I see a lot of people who were low key in college and did not try to keep up with the Joneses per se. They are doing the damn thing out here. Like, they have their career together, they have their house, they are opening up their own businesses, and I am getting to that point. But if I have the knowledge to share with you all in this episode, then I definitely will, because I don't want you all to fall into the same things that I'm getting myself out of. The last thing that I do want to focus on is your education. Now, a lot of people say education really doesn't matter. It has some validity to that statement, but it's not all the way true. I say this to say because while you're in your early 20s, while you're in your prime, your education matters because it will last a lifetime. Knowledge is very valuable and very powerful, but it's not valuable and powerful unless you share it with others. And being in a creative learning environment through university or college can definitely help you to retain that knowledge and share it with others in a more impactful and powerful way. Now, as I told you all earlier, it took me 5 years to get my bachelor's degree. I'm definitely not ashamed to tell you all that. Usually some people finish up in 4, some people finish it up in 3. And the people that I do know that finish it up in 3, they definitely suffer like ulcers and things throughout college because they put their education first without having a fair balance of social work and school life. So while you're in college, don't overdo it. Definitely get involved, because while education does play a vital part, your involvement in college and extracurricular activities definitely paves a way for you in the near future. It leads to solid connects. It leads to, again, more knowledge that you can share with others to make that knowledge more valuable and powerful. And yeah, it will definitely create success for the rest of your life. And that's pretty much it. So living in your early 20s is very, 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 very important, because you do not want to make decisions that will impact the rest of your life. Don't hang around with the wrong people. That's an essential part of life. But when you're young, you can be very naive, and people can definitely take great advantage of you if you're not careful. So be careful of who you're around. Be around people who are going to invest in you. Be around people who are always looking up to you and not looking down on you. That's very important because you need solid people around you. Now, you don't need 100, 200, 300 people, but a good 10, 15 solid people is good because they'll help pave your life in the right direction. Thank you so much for watching another episode of The Malloy Show. Please be sure to like, follow, subscribe. I do have a Facebook. It is Malloy, Malloy. I do have a Instagram. It's The Malloy Show, MALLOYSHOW. Twitter, The Malloy Show. Twitter is Malloy Show, MALLOYSHOW. And then YouTube is The Malloy Show. I really do appreciate you all's support again. We have some very, very, very exciting things on the way for you all. And thank you all again for watching. Bye.